Okay guys and girls, so you've been asking for some at-home drills that you can do, and I applaud you for that. That's awesome that you want to be able to practice at home and improve your jiu-jitsu. So what we're going to start with is what I consider to be the 5 most important drills you can be doing every single day. Okay, again, every single day. If you can find time to do them twice a day, even better. And as we go through the next few weeks, I'll film a few more videos of some more at-home drills that you can do that will help to improve your jiu-jitsu. So, what are the importance of the drills? Well, you guys hear us say it, the high ranks at the academy say it all the time. It's paint the fence, paint the fence, paint the fence, paint the fence. You can learn all the techniques you want. You can study them in books, study them on videos, learn them from your instructor, whatever. But if you don't have the concept of jiu-jitsu, in other words, the way your body has to fundamentally move in order to cause the techniques to work, then all these techniques you're learning are pointless. So the drills are going to be designed to create the movements necessary to fuel the techniques that you're learning. All right. So let's start out at-home hip escapes. Now, normally, at the academy we've got lots of mat space, so we're hip escaping through movement up and down the mat, up and down the mat. Now, I understand you don't have 30, 40 feet to hip escape at home. You're just going to be in your living room. So we're going to do the hip escape in a little bit different manner so that you can do it at home, but it's going to be nonetheless more just as effective as if you're doing it here. So start on your back, bring that right foot up. Now we're going to just do our standard normal hip escape, right? So lift the hip, jackknife the body, like you're trying to touch the toes, get in that nice shrinked up position. Now we're going to keep this foot on the ground, and all I'm going to do is reverse that action. Back, just resetting the action, right? Hip escape, reverse. Hip escape, reverse. Other side, hip escape, reverse. Hip escape, reverse. So you can see I don't need a lot of room. I can do this right inside of my living room. All I need is a little bit of space. All right? Three sets of 20. Like I said, if you can do them twice a day, great. But minimum 3 sets of 20 a day. Let's move into the next most important one, I feel, which is the bridge. All right? The bridging is going to have a number of effects. One, it's going to get you used to the movement of bridging, which is going to be important in a lot of the techniques you learn. But 2, it's also going to help to strengthen your core. All right? A strong core is going to lead to a healthy spine, and a healthy spine is going to lead to a longer jiu-jitsu career. So the bridging is multi-layered. All right, lots of reasons to bridge. So what are we talking about as far as bridging? Well, we're not talking about the normal, wrestler style bridge where we're going to bridge up on our neck. What we want to do is bring the feet in nice and close, heels close to the butt, and I want to bridge over my shoulder. All right, if my head is midnight, my shoulder is 11 and 1. So when I bridge, I really want to lift off the floor, lifting my hips, getting way up onto this shoulder, and I want to use my far arm to touch the mat with my index finger. All right, here, really turning my body into a long, long lever. Back down, same thing on the other side. Lift the butt, extend the hips, reach with that finger, and touch the mat at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock. All right, create leverage through your whole body. Get 3 sets of 20 while you're at home. You can do them 2 times a day. Perfect. The next one is the rollovers. The rollovers are going to have, again, it's a multi-layered drill, teaching your body to move in a specific manner that's going to be applicable across lots of different techniques and situations. So the rollovers, 1, they're going to be great for sweeps. 2, they're going to be great for scrambles, so sweeps and scrambles where you want to wind up on top. 3, they're going to be great for guard retention and replacement. People passing your guard, you want to keep them in it. And or they have passed and you're trying to replace the guard. So hip rollovers. Starting on our back again as if we were going to shrimp. Feet are up. Start with our right leg. I'm going to step this right leg way over here, touching the ball of my foot. to the ground. And now I'm going to drag this left knee right through the tunnel that I've created. Here. Left leg over. Notice I'm even lifting my hip up to get off the ground a little bit. Right leg under. Right leg over, left leg under. Left leg over, right leg under. All right, again, you can see I don't need a lot of space in my living room to do this. Don't need a lot of space. Just step, pull, step, pull. Okay, 3 sets of 20. The hip rollovers are going to be fantastic. You're going to see that element in a lot of techniques. Rolling, tumbling. Okay, lots of ways that we can tumble. Forward, backward, sideways, all different angles, crazy inversions, all kinds of stuff. But what we're talking about, again, fundamentally, is the ability to roll over your shoulder safely to protect your neck. So we're going to talk about the forward rolls, the forward tumble. Going to require a little bit more room in your living room, but nonetheless doable. So starting on your knees, nice and neutral. Let's roll over our left shoulder first. So in order to roll over our left shoulder, we're going to place that right hand on the floor. I want to reach my left fingers backwards. My pinky is towards the floor, and my thumb is towards my chest. I'm reaching underneath my legs as if I want to touch my own butt. Okay? So my hand goes through, my elbow goes through, my shoulder goes through. Everything's going through. My shoulder is going to the floor. As the arm travels between my legs to touch my butt, my hips start to raise off the ground. I tuck my left ear to the floor as well, and I roll over my left shoulder, coming through to a sit position. All right, back it up so you don't go through your TV. Back onto your knees, try it on the other side now. Planting the left hand. The right hand starts to go between my legs, the pinky to the floor, the thumb towards my chest. Start to take that hand and that wrist between my legs like I want to touch my butt. I start to raise my hips, allowing my right shoulder and right ear to go to the floor, coming to the sit position. Slide back, do it again. Left side, right side, left side, right side. All right, 3 sets of 20. Again, if you can find the time to do this twice a day, it's going to be even better. Now the last drill we're going to hit, got lots of names for it. You know, I've heard it called the Gracie Get Up. I've heard it called the Master Stance. But you know, whatever you call it, it's essentially standing up with base, standing up in base. And we're going to use it a lot. You know, it's obviously the best way you can stand up in a fight. But you're also going to use the Gracie Get Up anytime you're sweeping. Well, not anytime, but a lot of times when you're sweeping, you're going to use the Gracie Get Up. And you know, a few other scrambling issues that you're going to find where you're going to need to stand up technically and properly, so as you have good base and you're not, you know, not getting knocked over. So, Gracie Get Up. Fairly simple here. We'll turn this way. We're going to bring our left foot in to a comfortable seated position. My left arm on top of my left knee. My right foot, right knee are bent, and you can see I got the L shape. Okay, the 90-degree angle of my hips and my knees here. My right hand is about 12 to 14 inches behind my butt. So it's just, again, I'm sitting at home, I'm watching TV, chilling out and unwinding on the floor. Now I need to get up. So I'm going to raise my hips off the ground by putting the weight onto my left foot and my right hand. Here. Raising my butt off the floor. And what I want to get this right foot and right knee behind my arm, right? So I'm going to even move back here a little bit more. So raise the butt. Swivel my belt buckle and my face towards the ground. Making sure my right knee and my right foot land behind my hand. Standing up, letting that left foot slide in, and I'm going to be in my good base. So again, left leg bent, left arm on top, right knee bent, hips are at a 90-degree angle, knees are at a 90-degree angle. Everything's very comfortable, very natural body mechanics. My right hand is about 12 to 14 inches behind my butt. I want to swivel my entire core. I want to swivel my entire hips. So, lifting the butt off the floor. I want to swivel my belt buckle towards the floor. That's going to free up my hips to raise and my head to lower, so that my hips can freely swivel to bring this behind my arm. My right knee, my right foot behind my arm. Now, sliding the left foot in, I stand to my full height. We don't want this. We don't want your foot to land in front of your hand. You're off base, you're off balance. Really allow your hips, your head to dip, your hips to raise, your body to swivel, so that it can land behind your hand. Same thing, 3 sets of 20. You know, mixing it up on the sides. If you can do it, you know, 2 times a day, even better. So these are the top 5 drills, guys. Hip escapes, bridges, rollovers, tumbling, and the getting up in base. Very important. Do them every single day, and look for more videos in the playlist for drilling at home. See you guys soon.